Hello there, it's the Fabled Harpooner here once again with another Great Baggi hunt with another of the long swords available for this hunt, this stage. No, it's not the Cerberus Katana, as I've been doing in previous episodes with the long sword, and I wanted to do it with the bow, but the recording didn't go well. It's that I'll take the base weapon that I'm using up to now and upgrade it to the one I'm going to be using. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'll come here, go for weapon craft, upgrade weapons. No, gonna upgrade the Cerberus Katana to the Ananta Boneblade. This longsword requires baggy hides, which is the small baggy, it's not a Great Baggi, so you can actually make this weapon before you face the Great Baggi for the first time, unless it appears while you're hunting for the little baggies, which is possible. So let's do the upgrade. Well, let's compare it a bit. You have a boost in raw attack damage. What was it? About, yeah, 1 level. Goes to 429. I think it's the strongest available at this point. For longswords, the other's been up 396, but since this is a bone branch longsword, they have better raw attack, but they usually lack in sharpness, which you can see here. He has some green sharpness, but that's going to go down pretty fast with their longsword. So I'm going to be sharpening now and then. But I probably will keep on attacking with the yellow sharpness, since you rarely bounce, especially with the spirit combo. And the other great thing is the fact that it comes with paralysis. Now paralysis, I think this works best in a group, since you do 25% extra damage, or at least that's what I was told. Or read about and try, so I'm guessing it hasn't changed much for Try Ultimate. The other upgrade requires Giganox parts. Oh, a nice looking sword, by the way. Does have a lot of green sharpness, but you know, it needs Giganox parts for the most part, and requires some volcano minerals. So we're going for the Ananta Boneblade. This one can even be upgraded further with other monster parts once we get to that part of the game. Now I'm returning to the Roggy armor set, mostly because of the sharpness of this weapon. I like to have the sharpness extended for a bit, and if I come with sharpener, then I won't need to worry too much about the sharpness, losing the sharpness. I could have gone for the status upgrade to boost the amount of status that gets applied on each successful hit, but I'm going to show you here. Let's see, for status upgrade, sorry, I didn't want to do that. Where are you? Ah, there it is. Actually need at least 9 more Barbara wings, because I need 3 apiece, which is not something easy to come by other than going farming the Barbara focused quest a few times. I don't fancy doing that just for a little bit of a status up. Probably be better off waiting for a talisman to show up with a +5, then I can put it in here. You can actually have both skills active. So yes, the 2 main skills here for this armor set. It's going to be the sharpener and the sharpness. Most of the sharpness is followed by the sharpener. Team player, well, shakalaka. Yeah, as long as they do perform better, it's not a bad skill. And this has no effect in the Tundra, at least not against the Baggi. Did I leave anything on you, Chacha? Yes. As you can see here on the right, these are the items that Chacha's managed to process. 2, which are sharp on this side, so I'm not sure if I gave him last time 5 paintballs or something else. I did go to gather some parasite ore before doing this quest, so I just gathered this during that quest. But he's managed to process something else into 5 armor skins, so that's a nice item to get from Chacho if he does that. And yes, let's see, over here. Probably be giving Touch a few more paintballs this time as well, since I have plenty of those. Basically any item that you have lying around that you're not really going to use to combine or anything else. Like airweeds is something that you rarely use, for example. Paintballs, if you accumulate a lot of them, then you pretty much don't want them around. Because you don't really don't need more than a few of them. I mean, it's good to have a full stack of 99, but you don't really need any more than that. And there's nothing here in the daily skills that really catches my interest. What's supposed to do? Oh yeah, that. The beginning of the quest. No. Horn blower, no. Nah. And what's this going to result in? Well, I started groomer. Oh, this is not really. I think I'm gonna go for either. This is gonna be. Okay, finish your synthesis, please, mate. So I'm pretty much going in with no stamina boost. Skills, well, there's nothing that really interests me anywhere. If I get anything, health and defense, and fish arrow. Great, fish arrow, that has no effect. Well, got a voucher from it. And we head for another Great Baggi hunt. Okay, might as well give Cha-Cha the items now. And I'm giving Cha-Cha 5 and I get 2 from the box, so you're pretty much losing just 3 on each quest if you do this, which is not really that much of a loss. No, I don't think there's anything else worthwhile grabbing. Now what I used to do, let's get some hot drinks first actually. In the tundra when I don't have full stamina, is that rather than immediately consuming the rations, since I have 4 bars of stamina and this is a weapon that doesn't rely on stamina when attacking, I will leave it like this, and anytime I need to use the energy drinks, I will not only negate the sleep effect, but I will boost the stamina by 1 level. There's no really noticeable advantage of this other than saving up the rations for another moment. Okay, a bit of a incomplete hit combo there, but at least I've got the finisher out. And that one did miss. I was hoping that I would hit the leg. I even tried to correct the angle but didn't get the right position in. Interesting dodge through the attack. Maybe I should focus on the head now, that is low enough. am hitting the head quite a bit, but I think most of the hits are going to the head, to the body. Now in a team fight, I think as I discussed it before, since this monster is not particularly big, you want to avoid using the split combo for too many consecutive times. Probably just a couple of times to get it in the yellow gauge for the extra boost damage, and focus on the standard vertical hits, overhead slash and thrusts, and avoid any horizontal slashes. Now since I'm doing this solo, you can just go all out on the monster. And combo all you want. Interesting enough, actually managed to get a break at this time. You're not too late, too soon. Okay, put the weapon away. I want to gather now. How long did this take? 4:43. Just a bit over 5 minutes. So yes, this is another longsword. Very powerful longsword. You can use. You're pretty much spoiled for choice with the longswords at this stage. That's a bit of a troll. Again, vanishing the stone just as I was going for it. That could have been easily 1 or 2 items. So yeah, crest, some bones, small baggy hides, always handy since I'm using them up a bit. Claw 2, and a few great baggy hides. I have more great baggy hides than I do little baggy hides. Oh, that's been the biggest so far. Still no crown. Don't think we'll ever find a crown at this stage of the game, probably later on. Okay, this has been the Fabled Harpooner. Hunting the Great Baggi with another long sword. The Ananta Boneblade. A good paralysis sword, managed to get paralysis out. Probably would have managed to get a second one if the life of the Great Baggi was a bit bigger. Anyway, see you next time, and good hunting.